Congressman Doug Collins joins us from Georgia, sits on the House Judiciary Committee. He's currently in a fight for a United States Senate seat in a special election down there in Georgia. Congressman Collins, welcome back. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great, Grace. Good to see you.
Good to see you. So, reaction. What'd you think of last night?
Well, we saw an actual candidate with a pulse, and we saw an actual candidate who was trying to remember their practice lines. And that's the thing that came out to me. We can discuss the interruptions and the non-answers, but we found out several things. Number one, Joe Biden could not get past an honest discussion except for the things that he'd practiced. And you could see him trying to get in his lines. And you saw the president simply going after him and saying, look, you need to be able to articulate what you believe and how you believe it. But what was really telling to me was what Joe Biden either admitted to or by lack of saying admitted that he didn't know. Number one, he didn't want to talk about why he would pack the court or not pack the court. It's amazing he doesn't want to talk about the court. It's amazing right now with a Supreme Court nominee up before the Senate right now, he will not tell the American people what his view of his Supreme Court justice would be or if packing the court's a good idea. What's he hiding? I'll tell you what he's hiding. He's hiding a liberal agenda that is propping him up right now, and he can't afford to make them mad.
Right, exactly. He's owned by the left. Although there was that interesting moment where he said he's calling all the shots in the party. I think he said, like, basically, he's the party. Listen to this.
One of the big debates we had with 23 of my colleagues trying to win the nomination that I won were saying that Biden wanted to allow people to have private insurance still. They can. They do. They will under my proposal.
It's not what you've said, and it's not what your party has said.
That is simply
your party
a lie.
doesn't say it. Your party wants to go socialist medicine.
My party is
and
me.
socialist
right
healthcare.
Now, I am
and
the
they're going to dominate
Party.
you, Joe. You know that.
I am the Democratic Party right now. The platform of the
Not
Democratic
according to
Party
Harris.
is what I, in fact, approved of. What I approved of.
Big statement. And I guess he's kind of right, and that's why he doesn't want to lose the left. And that's why he wouldn't do things like condemn Antifa, which would be obvious to most Americans, right?
Exactly. I mean, and to think that it's more than it's just this ideology and not a movement. Have they been to Portland lately? Have they seen Seattle? Can I just remind them of where we're at? Look, if you have to say you're in charge, let's just go back to say you probably are not in charge, okay? If this is his party, he wouldn't have to say he was his party. He would own the party. They would all be lining up behind him. Instead, they went out to get their mouthpieces of AOC and others today. Said, how do you feel that he didn't say that the new Green Deal was good? Oh, that's okay. You know, we know we differ, but that's why I'm on the ticket, so we're going to move in my direction. Look, this is no more Joe Biden's party than anything that he wants it to be. He is simply right now having to pander to the left and continue to go left, but he doesn't want mainstream America to know that because they're trying to hide the fact that he has no ideas, is bankrupt in what he's done, and really has not had a good clue on how to lead. The president's very persona last night, and his persona showed that who was leading and who was just simply trying to get there and be a placeholder.
Congressman Doug Collins, who's running for the U.S. Senate. We're watched by all 50 states and around the world, but your message to the people of Georgia tonight is what?
My message is get out. We're ready to go. This is an election. We're winning. The momentum's coming with us. People understand that we're actually somebody who's actually done. And Georgia can't be bought. You spend $30 million and you can't win an election. That's what's happened to Senator Leffler. We're going to win this thing. People need to come and help.
Fantastic. Good luck, Congressman. Got ahead of myself. Congressman Doug Collins. Appreciate it, sir, very much.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it. Take care.
You too. All right.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.